Hey guys, good morning. This is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, out and about this morning, headed to Wally Mart to get a something, air gauge and a hitch lock. But anyway, it's a beautiful day in Central Texas, 64 top down degrees at 10:27 a.m. October the 27th, 2017, and I'm hoping that there's no clicking noise in the video, because I tried 2 driving videos recently and I had to delete them both because there's a clicking noise in the video that is so distracting that I deleted them. So I made a few adjustments on the camera holder, and we'll see if I've done any good. I don't hear it. I mean, it shows up in the video, but I do not hear it at all. So, with that in mind, going up over the mountain here, not a mountain, it's a big hill. In Texas, it's a mountain, where I am. This is Park Road 4 in Central Texas, USA. You've been on it many a times, those of you that have been on my drives before. And this morning I'm going to talk about my budget for going camping, or how much does it cost me when I go travel trailering now, not yesterday or 20 years ago, but how much is it going to cost me now, and what will my budget be for RVing full-time, pulling a travel trailer, getting about 13 miles a gallon, or costing me roughly 20 cents a mile to pull a travel trailer. Well, there's only a few additional costs over and above my normal home base budget. One's fuel, of course. The other one would be camping fees if I decide to stay at a state park, national park, RV park, or whatever. And then the third thing is just the cost of incidental items over and above what those same items would have cost you at your home base. Because when you're traveling, what happens is you don't know where the best prices are, and so you go to the most convenient place, and sometimes you pay a 20% premium for that privilege. So, for me, Rusty 78609, towing about a 2,700 pound travel trailer, when it's loaded, it'll be about maybe 2,800, say. Yeah, 2,800 pounds. 16-foot travel trailer with a V6 2017 Ram pickup, automatic, 321 gears, 13 miles a gallon. Probably tow about, I would imagine I would probably go at least 1,200 miles a month. So that would mean my fuel cost at 20 cents per gallon would be $240 a month. And that's about 150 above what it is when I'm at my home base. So that's an additional 150 a month that I have to come up with. The next thing is what? Camping fees. Well, luck have it, I'm 72 years old and I've got one of the senior passes to the federal parks, or all federal facilities, and I get 50% off. So most places cost me no more than $7 a night, to a low of $3.50 a night, and then below that, of course, is Bureau of Land Management boondocking, which is free, or public land camping, which is free, and I plan to do that some of the time. Do I plan to stay in RV parks? Well, that's questionable. I hear a little something, and I'm not sure if it's in the, I hear it, but I'm not sure. I think it's in the dash. Well, that'll ruin the video right there. I don't know what that is. But anyway, enough said. I'll continue on. You just have to bear. If you can stand the rattling noise, well, we'll go forward. So, the cost of RV parks, of course, varies by a great deal. It's anywhere from $20 a night to $50 a night and everywhere in between. And I don't plan to stay at RV parks by the night. If I stay in an RV park at all, it will probably be by the month. Why? Because you can get the best rate. I mean, I found one near Silver City that's $250 a month. You have to pay your electricity, which I have to pay when I'm at home anyway. So the electricity is no additional cost for me. So, but staying in an RV park by the month is an idea. I mean, you'll go month. You got, say I'm out on the road 5 or 6 months. I could go to 5 or 6 totally different locations and then use my pickup to tour those areas and see a whole lot of stuff if I can find RV parks that are reasonable. So that is a definite option. So if I did that, the cost of the RV park, $250 a month, would be an extra cost, but at the same time it would reduce my fuel cost by probably at least $100, so it would only be an additional $150 a month for staying in the RV park. So for me, the total extra cost is somewhere on the high side, $300 a month. I think if I stick around 1,000 miles a month, 1,200 miles a month, in that range. Yeah, and if you do that, I hear that rattle. I can't. That is so irritating because it ruins the video. It does. And it's not the holder. I just found that out. Well, it may be. I just put my hand on it and it stopped. Huh, interesting. I'll have to go to work on that again. The mysteries of the universe are unsolvable. But anyway, so for me, $300 a month for being able to go traveling for whatever number of months I want to go. Is it worth it? Sure. Sure. It gives me something to do. I can do some videos, see some new country, meet some new people. You know, all the good things that occur when you're out and about. So I'll probably do that. The boondocking idea is good, but doing it pulling a travel trailer, there's some definite downsides, because if you go to a boondocking area that you're not familiar with, even though you do your Google Earth stuff and all that stuff, you can still be tricked. In other words, you can get out there and that road is really bad, or option 2, you cannot turn around, so you have to back up forever. And I don't like those situations at all. That's a nice little RV in front of me. I don't know what it is. It's a Class B+. It's called a Trail Light, I think. Looks like. Yeah, it's a good looking unit. Got a rear entrance. I've seen those before. In fact, I met a guy at Oliver Lee State Park in New Mexico near Alamogordo. I hear that rattling. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I met a guy at Oliver Lee State Park in New Mexico that had one of those, and they're really pretty neat, but they're not cheap. Yeah, it's the holder. I don't know exactly how. It is the holder some way. I've got it tied. I checked it this morning. But anyway, this is kind of a test video for that stuff too. But yeah, I know it's irritating, that clicking noise or whatever it is, because it just dominates the whole video. No, it's not the holder either. It's something in the dash, I think. Anyway, it's one of those mystery things, kind of like the leak in my RV. You know, it's just a mystery. You know. But I barely hear it, but in the video, it sounds like it's right in the microphone. But again, for you new guys, if you're still with me after all the rattling in the mic, which I apologize for, but I can't find it, and that's the way that is. I'm human. Things happen. But you know, we're on Park Road 4 headed to Highway 281. We'll take a right and go towards Marble Falls, Texas, and then I'll go to Wally World and get some stuff, and then I got to go to the grocery store. I'm telling you, it's a busy day for me, man. I don't know how I'm going to do it all. Looking forward to my Tuesday adventure, going over to Crestview RV in Georgetown, Texas, to get my water leak fixed. Well, it's not really a leak. It's never mind. I don't know what you'd call it. It just drips whenever you take a shower. I hear that. Yeah, it's a B plus something. It's an older model. Trail light, that's it, trail light. They may not do it on this road here because they just paved this and it's really smooth. So we'll see. Maybe you won't be driven totally insane. I also did a video of showing you my towing mirrors that I added. I'll post it so you can see them. Yeah, they're extensions that fit over the existing mirrors on the truck, and it gives you a field of view, it gives you about 6 feet of added field of view in the rear, so you can see kind of what's going on around your RV. We'll see how they work. I've never used them before, but my son thought it would be a little bit of a safety factor if I chose to use him, and I think he's right. He's into safety. He's the safety officer for a large construction company. They've got about 80 something jobs going in Texas right now. Beautiful day, folks. Going 57 miles an hour here on this 4-lane highway going south. Went on straight ahead, you go right into San Antonio, Texas. A busy place. I don't hear it now, so I guess it's the road has something to do with it, and whatever else, the rattle of it. It is a beautiful day. It looks like a nice fall day. 62 now. This highway is a busy highway. A lot of people use this highway to avoid Interstate 35, which is a total disaster. I mean, I think it's one of the busiest interstates in the United States. And this goes the same direction for those people that are headed down to the valley. You just have to go through, well, actually, when you go through San Antonio, you don't have to, well, you do hit some red lights coming in, but then once you get on the loop, you avoid all that. Down through the barnyard she staggered and fell at the door. These were the last words she uttered. I'll never get drunk anymore. Here's what I remember we used to sing. Y'all have heard it, most of you. It says, oh, I asked her if she'd stop and talk, stop and talk, stop and talk. Her feet covered up the whole sidewalk. She was plain to see. Buffalo gal, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Oh, a big old good one. If big old good ones and good old big ones. I don't know if I'd want to stay in an RV park, folks. I'm telling you. See, if you combine the word park and folks, you get pokes. Oh, I can't help it. I got old timer's disease. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Might as well enjoy it. Got me some good green tea, some hot green tea. Delicious. Yeah, on these cool mornings I get up and make me some hot tea. Put a little honey in it. Man, oh man, life is good. And then when I'm driving, I have me some dark chocolate almonds, but I had those before I started the video, see, so y'all didn't have to put up with me smacking my lips. I did that for a long time. I just do the video. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What a beautiful song. I remember that lady, Doris Day. She was so freckled that when she was in a movie, they had to put a special filter over the camera so all of her freckles wouldn't show. And like Debbie Reynolds. Remember the movie A Summer Place? That was a great movie in the, I don't know, probably early 60s, I guess. Gas is $2.22 a gallon. Catch 22. Catch 2. I don't need gasoline, fella. You don't need to wreck your truck trying to get ahead of me. Anyway, we're here. I'm going to pull up here and stop. Turn the video off. And get this out of the way. But anyway, we'll call this the rattling video, or the rattling noise video. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose deep, hold it for a few seconds, and breathe out through your mouth. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Good for you. Stretch, walk, keep your health, because without that, life ain't gonna be any fun, I tell you. So anyway, guys, adios amigos, bye-bye.